It is the near future, and the justice system as you know it is no more. No courtrooms, no attorneys. Aided only by an interactive crime-solving network, a human counsel will have just 30 minutes to examine a murder case, then hand an immediate death sentence to one of 3 suspects. Either justice will prevail, or an innocent person pays the price. Hello, I am Jessica. Welcome to Rooster Teeth's Murder Room.
Hello, and welcome to a new age of law, where justice must move faster than ever. This council is convened to try a murder case where one of 3 suspects will be convicted and sentenced all at once. I am Jon Risinger, the foreman for today's proceeding, and this is your counsel. We have Adam Ellis, Alfredo Diaz, Patrick Matthews, and the world's greatest detective, Blaine, returns. Counsel, please meet Jessica.
Welcome, counsel. Blaine, it is lovely to have you return. I take it you will be on your best behavior?
Totally, yep. I'm a detective from the city of Margaritaville, as you can see by the shirt.
Jesus, what'd you do last time, Blaine?
He didn't do anything wrong.
I just made some goofs.
He did his civic duty. People had thoughts.
They've got your number.
Jessica is a crime-solving network that can predict the killer in a case to a 99.2% accuracy, but new law still says humans must be tried by humans, not computers. That's why you 4 lovely human people are here. Your investigation will also be used by Jessica to scientifically calculate the killer. After your verdict is recorded and carried out, we will learn if your decision matches Jessica's outcome. Now, here's your case. This is case number 1458A. A popular young fitness center with a new way of doing business is on the rise. But inside these walls, dirty secrets have turned this muscle mecca into a death trap. When a cleaning crew arrives Saturday morning, one of the owners, along with a 10-pound weight, are missing, and traces of blood are in a mop bucket near the back of the building. The person missing, and presumably dead, is your victim, Donnie. Donnie is 32, is married to the gym owner. He's a former fitness model, 6'1", good-looking guy, good shape, known for a wandering eye. Jessica, can you tell the council who you have determined to be the top 3 suspects in this case?
But of course. Your first suspect is the victim's wife and business partner, Donna. She is 5'9" with a type A personality. A former beauty queen known for being strict and sometimes callous to her husband and to staff. Your next suspect is Riley, 5'8", a 25-year-old trainer known as a troublemaker. A close friend of the victim, but rumored to have a sexual relationship with the victim and his wife. And your final suspect is the gym's head trainer, Martin. A 36-year-old single fitness expert with a head for business. 6'1" with an assertive personality and competitive relationship with the victim. I have assembled motives for each suspect on my tracker board.
Well, let's take a look at each of those motives. Donna's motive included that the victim stood in the way of franchising the business, had a recent explosive argument over a business deal. Riley was the last person to see the victim alive, but was fired by the victim the night of the presumed murder. Martin and the victim stood in the way of franchising the business and recently had a physical argument with the victim. So all have had reasons and altercations with Donnie himself. Whatever happened looks to have taken place late Friday night. Here's what the suspects have told us so far. On Friday, the victim, Donnie, and his wife, Donna, agreed to fire Riley while having dinner nearby. She then drops Donnie off at the gym around 7 o'clock, and according to her, this is the last time Donna sees her husband alive. A client of the gym works out with Donnie until 9 p.m. Meanwhile, our suspect, Donna, goes home and texts Martin about Riley. And later on, she calls Martin for a 5-minute conversation. At 10:20, she sends an explosive text to Donnie. He doesn't respond. According to her AI history, she turns off the lights and starts her sleep sound machine at midnight. Our second suspect, Riley, is at home with his roommate when he gets Donnie's text. Donnie wants to meet up after the gym closes. Riley heads that way at 9:45 and enters through the front door with his key card. The 2 friends chat for a bit, then Donnie fires Riley. Riley leaves the gym a little after 10:30. Distraught, Riley stops by the side of the road to compose himself, and according to his roommate, he arrives home at 11:30. And finally, suspect number 3, Martin, says he is home when Donna texts him about Riley at 7:45. He continues to do business research and edit a workout video until Donna calls him at 10:15. They talk for about 5 minutes. Martin says he works out at home to avoid the drama at the gym and is in bed by around 1 a.m. At 5 a.m., a cleaning crew arrives at the gym. They find the lights on, the garage doors open, and no sign of Donnie.
All right, so based on what you know right now, what do you think happened? Blaine?
Well, Martin seems to go missing for a while, like 10:15 onward. We don't really know where he is until he goes to bed, so that kind of seems suspicious. But I'm also curious what Donna's talking to these guys about. It seems like a planned thing is going on.
Seems to be a lot of communication involved with this case.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts, my boys?
I see that Riley had a sexual relationship with the victim and his wife. So, that being said, I think that maybe Donna killed her husband and fired Riley to get rid of both of them because she wanted him out of their lives.
It's a possibility.
Yep.
You could probably talk with them later since we will have them available for questioning. Let's get some insight into our suspects. Jessica, please get Cathy, the gym office manager, on the line. Cathy is here and available for questioning and has a lot of knowledge about all 3 suspects and the victim. So feel free to throw out some initial questions before we get into the heat of it all.
And Cathy, remind me, is what again?
Cathy, can you tell them what you do?
Sure, yeah, I'm the business manager at the gym. Kind of take care of all the admin work and whatnot. I've been there for a good amount of time now, pretty much since they started.
So my suggestion is you guys maybe take a question or two about each of the suspects just to get a general idea about them from Cathy.
I can start us off. It said that Martin and the victim, Donnie, got into an altercation. What specifically was it about, and how did it all end?
Well, I mean, they got into a fight about a certain business thing that Martin wanted to start putting their clients on treadmills early. Like, he wanted to spend half their time on treadmills. And
cardio.
He wanted trainers to start, doing more of selling rather than training. And Donnie disagreed with that. So, I mean, they got into a fight and I had to break it up.
Okay.
And, Martin has some kind of shady business practices. He kind of went behind Donna and Donnie's back to kind of register their system, their new system of how they sign up members behind their back. And, I think it was also about that.
Interesting.
What's the relationship like between Donna and Martin?
Donna and Martin, it's pretty much strictly business. They kind of support each other in their business goals, and they see eye to eye pretty much with everything that has to do with the business.
Has there ever been any fights between Donna, Donnie, and Riley as a 3 pair?
Yeah, they've gotten into some things. It's mostly just rumors that I hear. Donna and Riley have gotten into fights, though. Riley's kind of a troublemaker. He loves Donnie and he follows him around, but I have noticed he and Donna arguing in the office before.
Just from my own knowledge, Martin's editing setup, is that on a laptop? Is that mobile? Is it set up mobile, or is it more of a desktop?
I'm not exactly sure. I really don't know.
Okay, and then Riley's sexual relationship with Donna and Donnie did Donnie and Riley also have an intimate physical relationship as well in that pairing?
From what I know, I don't think so. It was all pretty much rumors. I just kind of hear what I hear, being where I sit in the office. All the rumors kind of come my way, but I don't think so. From what I've seen, I've never seen them. I don't think they could possibly be intimate with each other, but
Donnie's relationship to Donna, do you perceive them as being a happy couple? It seems like they're kind of dysfunctional. What were your thoughts on that?
When I first met them, they definitely were. They love each other. They wanted to be together. They were super happy with the way the business was going. But lately, Donna just wanted to continue to grow, and she wanted to franchise, and Donnie didn't want that. He just wanted to kind of work on the model that they had now and get it really going, and didn't really see the point of trying to branch out because he wanted to work on what they already had.
How did Riley's business ideals align with Donna's?
They're very much in check with each other. You know, they've gotten into fights before. Not Donna and Martin, but when Donnie and Martin get into fights about the business and how it works, Donna seems to side with Martin most of the time.
Pardon me, time to begin with your first objective.
All right, so this is how this works. The 3 suspects are in custody right now. There are a few elements like text, statements, or people willing to talk to us by phone that you guys can use in your investigation. You will start by choosing one suspect to focus on at a time. The elements tied to that suspect will then be unlocked for you. You can use them as you need. And if you want to talk to a suspect, Jessica will quickly arrange a phone call.
Correct. Remember, time is of the essence. I suggest that you spend no more than 10 minutes on each of your first 2 suspects. Good luck.
And I will be keeping an eye on the timer for you as well. Your first objective is to decide which suspect you want to put on the back burner. You can bring back that suspect at any time, but in doing so, you will exonerate another suspect. So majority rules on this one, so I'm just going to go down the line and we're going to vote on who we want to put on the back burner right now and who we think we want to question more so right now. So, do we put Donna on the back burner? Riley?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't agree.
Martin? I'm allowing you to vote, Martin.
Martin.
Democratic system is important.
Well, it doesn't. My vote doesn't matter.
It does matter. That's how voting works.
Don't say that.
Jessica, would you please put Riley on the back burner for now?
The suspect is now on hold, and I will begin the 30-minute timer.
All right. So
30 minutes. That's
30 minutes have
I hope
started.
that wasn't a mistake.
Donna and Martin are on your list. Which one of them would you like to start off with their available evidence or them themselves for questioning?
Oh God! Look at how much evidence is available for Riley. Shit! Did we make a mistake?
Let's
keep
talk
moving.
to Martin.
Let's blow through Martin. I feel like it's.
Let's blow through Martin.
Okay.
So Martin has texts, and also Martin himself is available for questioning. Would you like to start with?
Let's take a look at the text so that we
Okay,
can
let's check out the texts. It's from Donna to Martin.
It's about fucking time.
Ooh. Wait, so he was coming on to Donna.
It's not about fucking time.
It's about fucking time.
He's like, it's about fucking time.
It's about fucking time.
Wait, where's the time? Go.
Okay, so this is from the night, Friday night, Donnie firing Riley tonight, and this is the Donna letting Martin know about that.
They have like a very friendly rapport. It's not like just like coworkers. Like, hey, you wouldn't tell your
You
employee.
wouldn't use the F-bomb.
Right, unless you're.
boss.
Yeah,
unless
we
you're-
never use the F-bomb
At Rooster Teeth.
about our boss here at this council.
So we have no.
How
other
do we?
evidence
How do
for
we?
Martin.
Since you can't really read. Never mind. I'm just not gonna.
We don't have any more evidence for Martin, correct?
That's all we have for Martin. So we have Martin
get him on the-
available for questioning.
Should we get him on the phone?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we can get Martin available on the phone.
Do you guys
and-
want to talk about like what we're gonna ask him before we go into
I want to talk. I want to be sort of candid with him and not come off like we're being jerks. I want to know what he thinks about Donna's business plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
what-
make him feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I-
Good cop, bad cop.
You had a good
Warm
thing
him
with the
up.
laptop, but I'm kind of curious. Like, does he have any other alibis? I mean, I guess we can ask him, but we have to question everything.
He's
I want to
like-
know.
Yeah, what did he do
business
after?
plan- I want to know his relationship with Donna.
Let's ask him.
Let's get him on the phone. Let's get him on the phone.
Okay, let's get Martin on the phone.
Sorry, time is of the
I will
essence.
get Martin on the line. Please hold. Martin is now online.
Hey, Martin, where were you from like 10:15 onward? It says that you were talking with Donna for a few minutes, but we don't really know what was going on after that.
I was at home
Doing what?
doing some research on a franchise. We had a franchise consultant coming in this week, and I knew about everything that was going on down at the gym between Donnie and Riley, and I didn't want to get all mixed up in that. And so I worked out and chilled and went to bed about midnight, I guess.
So, Martin, you had a franchise researcher coming in the following week, but didn't Donnie not want to start a franchise?
Well, Donnie doesn't want a lot of things. And
So you didn't foresee him being a problem in the coming week?
well, I've got Donna on my side.
Oh, gotcha. So you and Donna versus Donnie.
Are you and Donna friends outside of work?
No, I mean, Donna's a beautiful woman, you know, but no,
And are you seeing anybody right now, Martin?
no, not right now. My focus is on doing this.
Just work. and coworkers. All right.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about this confrontation that you and Donnie had? Like, what caused it?
Which one? Man, which one?
Interesting. No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, on that call that you had at 10:15 with Donna, what did you guys talk about?
She wanted to know that she wanted to know if I had any questions about what was going on with Riley, and then she also had a question about some presentation she was putting together for the guy we have coming in this week.
Okay.
How did you feel about Riley? How did you guys get along?
Riley, totally worthless piece of shit. Like, should have been gone a long fucking time ago. But him and his boyfriend are just always everywhere, and that's all I'm gonna say.
So Riley has a boyfriend that's always at work?
I was talking about Donnie. I mean, Donnie is just like, they're up each other's asses all the time.
Okay.
I can't get any work out of Riley, and then if I say anything, then Donnie is just like, they're,
Be able to call her.
watching his back. So
I think we're done with it.
whatever.
Towards Martin.
Curious about his traps, how he gets them that big.
Okay.
We can-
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you, Martin. That's all for now.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever. I don't think we're gonna get much more information out of him.
Let's.
There's not a lot of evidence
Can we,
that
can,
we
we
can.
talk, can we talk theories for a second?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
So-
the thing is, we don't have a lot of evidence for Martin to really pursue it, so I think we're gonna have to find out through other means whether or not he did it. Really quick. Sorry, what was your theory?
I mean, like I'm thinking Donna is the main, the one that wants her husband gone.
Yeah.
Because she is not getting along with her husband in terms of business deals, and maybe her and Martin are on the same level, at least business-wise. We don't know about.
Well, and personally too, I
relationship-wise.
think that Riley was like getting it on with Donna and Donnie.
I think maybe
And then
Donna and
Donnie-
Donnie became a
Yeah.
little more friends.
Donnie and Riley were like getting buddy, and Donna was getting jealous of that situation.
Aside from the fact that they had fought and had like physical confrontations, nothing about Martin says that he would want to kill Donnie. Like, there's not a lot of motive there, in my opinion.
No, it does seem like he would be without knowledge of this. I will say, we don't have much proof. This all started with Donna seeing allegedly catches Riley in the shower with a client after business hours. So I think we need to find out more about that.
That client.
What
let's get Donna on the
what
line.
she was doing after.
Going back to Martin real quick, maybe I heard this incorrectly, but then wasn't there word that he was, I keep going back to this, like editing a video or something like that for that?
His
Is
own
there-
like personal work.
Yeah, is there a way that, I mean, depending on what software he uses, there's an autosave feature with backlog. Is there a way to check the computers on that?
To check sure that where his location was.
Yeah.
Well, if you check on his actual computer itself, that's what I'm trying to figure out whether or not the laptop was mobile or not. Because then if he was editing during that time, there should be logs of autosaves.
Can we see his workout video?
I can check with Jessica to see if we have access to that information. Jessica, do we have access to that sort of information from Martin at this time?
Researching.
Okay, so Jessica's gonna look into that and we'll see if that's a possibility. No promises
we pull up Don's
at this
text?
point. But is there anything else you guys want to focus on with Martin, or should we move on to Donna at this point?
Really quick, we have testing available for DNA toxicology and fingerprints
You
on
do.
Donnie, and I think we need to collect more information before going into phone call questions. So let's take a look at one of those.
Well,
I wanna-
those are tests that you can do involving any evidence you have, or maybe any evidence that was found at the scene of the crime.
So far, we don't have
On
anything.
the
We don't
10-pound
have any
weight,
physical
though.
evidence for you.
The weight's missing.
There was
Yeah.
there was a missing weight, and then there was
Blood
blood
in the
mop
back.
bucket.
Let's check out that mop bucket and get some prints.
Can we have access to that now?
Yeah, if you want to run tests on that blood, we could totally do that.
Let's get that started.
Yeah, let's get that going.
Okay, Jessica, we'd also like to run some DNA tests. I would assume DNA is what you're looking for.
Toxicology and fingerprints.
Fingerprints on the blood. We'd like to get
the mop bucket.
On the mop bucket. All right.
Fingerprint and shoe print analysis of the location is inconclusive.
Okay.
Traces of the victim's DNA and blood were found in the mop bucket of the gym.
All right. So, victim's blood was in the mop bucket. We don't have any information on the fingerprints or the shoes.
So we might try to identify who among them has cleaning experience. I guess everybody can mop.
I would assume that if you're going to be committing a crime like that, you might want to clean up, regardless of your experience prior to the
Pardon me, I can find no logs accessible online.
Okay, so no information on that for his editing software. I do suggest we move on to Donna, because it seems like you have a lot of information that you want to get from her, and we do have Tex and herself to talk to.
Let's look at text first before.
Let's see what Donna's text is. This is from Donna to Donnie the night of as well. Ask Riley who he was fucking in your bed 2 weeks ago, and Donnie did not respond.
Because it was Donnie.
Riley, who he was fucking in your.
So Donnie was meeting with Riley. Donna sends this text to Donnie and says that to Donnie.
And that was right after her call with Martin.
It was some. I don't have the.
Yeah, because that was
It's 5 minutes
10:15.
after.
Yeah.
So it seems a little bit odd that if you were murdering someone, you would send a text out of anger to that person right around the time they were murdered.
That's true. That's real true.
If it was premeditated, I will say that.
Well,
Yeah,
crime
that
of
could've been a
True,
passion.
could have been a crime of passion. Emotions ran high.
I'm not saying that that's what's going on. I just want to point out that
No,
there
it's
is.
solid.
There is. You are correct if it was premeditated. Do you want to talk to Donna?
Yes.
Then let's get Donna on the
We have a
phone.
line of questions. We want
I
to
will
talk
get
about that.
Donna on the line. Please
Here we go.
hold.
Well, here we go. Ready or not.
Donna is now online.
Hey, Donna.
It's Adam, Blaine, Patrick, and Alfredo.
It's Morty. Rick.
All right. So these gentlemen have some questions for you, and they're going to start firing away right away.
Okay.
So.
What were you doing after hours at the gym, and why did you walk into the shower where Riley was?
Well, I was there working late, preparing for some presentations we have coming up, and I heard people in the shower late at night, so I walked in.
Was it in the men's shower?
Well, yeah, but we own the gym, so.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Good point.
What were you doing? Like, how come you decided to drop Donnie off at the gym for him to fire Riley? Like, why were you not involved in that confrontation if you were the gym owner?
Donnie needed to take care of it. Riley is his buddy, and would have been better coming from him anyways.
Okay.
Who did you happen to find in Donnie's bed with him?
I'm sorry?
Oh, with the text, did you figure out who Riley was fucking in Donnie's bed?
That was me.
Right, but did you find out, or he never answered, and then he's gone?
I'm sorry, I'm confused by the question.
You didn't get a response back from Donnie from that text.
No,
is
I
what
did
they're
not.
confirming.
Got it.
Yes.
So we
So,
don't.
but how did you know that there was someone in his bed?
I was in the bed. I was baiting him to ask Riley.
I see.
Do you know who the client was that Donnie was working out with until 9 p.m.? Was that the same client that was caught with Riley in the showers?
I don't know if it was the same one, and I'm not at liberty to say who it was. That person wants to remain anonymous.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
It says that at 10:15 you called Martin. What was that phone call about?
We have some presentations coming up, and I was calling to ask him some questions about that, and to let him know that he might have to deal with some fallout from the firing of Riley the next day,
Okay.
since he's the trainer manager.
What was your presentations regarding?
We are speaking with a business consultant.
So it sounds like you guys, like you and Martin, really want to expand the gym, and it sounds like Donnie doesn't really want to. Does that affect you guys' relationships? Have you guys been getting, into some fights over that?
Me and Donnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say for the past year or so, we haven't really been on the same page regarding that. Donnie is very set in his ways, and I have a lot more ambition and drive than he does.
Do you guys own a boat?
Do we own a boat?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
What's your relationship between you and Riley and Donnie as all three of you, as a triple?
Yeah. Do you guys like kind of have three ways, or?
We have just the one time. And then, as I'm sure you're well aware, Riley and I continued.
How did Donnie feel about that?
Well, he didn't know, and then that's why I texted him.
So you wanted Riley to get fired even though you were in a relationship with him?
We weren't in a relationship.
Oh, you were just like having some intercourse.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Donna, it says here at 12 a.m. that's when you went to bed. Now, do you have like a security alarm system in the house that you set every night?
No, we don't.
Okay.
What were you doing? Where were you between the time you texted Martin to tell him Donnie was firing Riley to the time you went to bed?
I was at home. I was working on the presentation, and then I took a shower and went to sleep.
Cool. Did you and Riley disagree on a lot of stuff from work, or how was your balance between your work and your social life?
I didn't really give much thought to Riley at work. Honestly, it was kind of a good distraction for Donnie. We just had fun outside of work, and at the office, he was more like a little brother than anything else.
So after the threesome, did Donnie and Riley have any further sexual relationship?
Not that I know of.
All right.
Okay.
Any more questions?
I think I out of questions for her. But are we ready to exonerate one of these two? Like, and then they can't be guilty right after that. Like, we can't charge them.
Correct.
Okay, I have nothing else for it.
Last call on questions.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta move on.
Thanks, Derna.
Okay. Thanks, Donna.
You're welcome.
Pronounced Derna.
So,
What do you think
So-
about after all that?
The thing is that Donna seems the most guilty, but she's also the stupidest if she were to send that text message saying something out of anger.
yeah, but going back, it could have been a crime of passion, not pretty, or creative, or whatever.
Completely
That being
in the moment.
That being said, like, it seems like this whole thing would have been planned to some degree if they completely got rid of the body. Like,
Oh, yeah. Do they have like a little...
So, I mean,
the boat question was stupid, but yeah.
it's not stupid.
Why was the boat
I was
question
thinking,
stupid?
No, it was stupid initially, and then I got it.
I was
Sorry.
thinking
Oh,
taking
okay.
him out to the water and dropping him in there with a weight. I was
Yeah.
going to ask how much weight it would take to counteract the buoyancy in a dead body
And if she knows.
of his size.
So you're thinking that the missing weight was used to take a body down?
Yeah, but that's maybe it's maybe not it's maybe not a ton of weight.
Did you
I don't
fist
know.
Yeah, but if you
pound
have-
him for?
Hell yeah.
I think 10 pounds is enough, right? Like, if you have no
For
oxygen
maybe
in you, you're
you,
gonna
but
sink
like-
anyways.
Yeah, how much weight would it need to take Patrick down to the bottom and
I
Adam?
think with science,
How
it
many
doesn't
Patricks
matter.
would it take to drag Adam down to the bottom?
So it seems like we've got a lot of evidence that we can start talking to Riley about.
There's a good amount to go over Riley, but that means you do have to come to a decision between Donna and Martin on who you want to
Who's
let go.
innocente?
I really think Martin is sort of not.
We don't have
involved.
nearly as much that we can work on off of Martin.
Martin also, yeah, Martin. They got into
right,
the fight, which is the thing, but like that doesn't seem like his motive.
What his motive could have been is he disagrees with Donnie on business stuff and various other stuff. But is that really a motive to kill someone?
Does he have as much stake as
He-
Donna
he's-
does?
Well,
the
the
head trainer.
thing you have
He's
to
not-
realize too, right? Like if it's business oriented and he's very much trying to, work his way up to the top. Like if he gets rid of Donnie, there's still Donna. Like there's, you know what I mean? There's still the other half of that pairing.
Hey, Patrick, do you want to let Martin go? Why would you not want to let Martin go right now, Patrick?
I think we can let him go.
Did you
but
make a decision before we started?
Yeah, and I
doing
want to
this
prove it
case?
right.
Did you perhaps write down a name?
No. But he's big, right? And like Donnie's big, and like who's gonna kill him in his own gym?
Yeah, because you have to be
could have
big
a
in order
Or
to get
you-
some.
I don't
Then
think it
we'll-
matters if he just clock
Only
him from behind. with the weight.
I've been doing these cases for quite a while. Only big people do the murders.
That's what I figured. That's
It
why
really is.
He's
It's
a
always
body
like if you just
shamer,
look at the
everyone.
weight class, you could tell
him out of
who
here,
did the
Jessica.
murders.
Okay, well, we need to move on.
We need to make a vote, so I'm going to give a vote for. Do you want
let's
to
give it
let
to
Martin
Martin.
go for now?
Let's go, let
You
Martin
said
go.
for now.
Oh, well, let Martin go.
Forever.
Forever and ever
Bye,
and
Martin.
amen. Okay, so
I
so
hope we made the right move.
at this time, Jessica, we'd like to let Martin go, and we'd like to bring Riley back for questioning.
All right, we're running out of time. We got a little bit left. We need to start going through all this evidence and start racking up questions that we can ask.
Right. So we got
Statement.
3 elements, including Riley himself. Where do you want to start?
Statement.
All right. We do have a statement from Riley. Jessica, can we bring up that statement?
I have a statement regarding an incident in the gym's shower that led to Riley's firing. This is from the client allegedly found in the shower with Riley on Thursday evening. The client wishes to remain anonymous. According to the client, he and Riley walked into the locker room shortly before closing time. Riley was headed for the shower when the client asked if he also had time to quickly clean up. Riley said yes. He and Riley did talk in the showers, however nothing of a sexual nature took place. The client quickly dressed and left to his appointment. He does not recall seeing anyone else in the locker room or gym as he left the building.
So what Riley's statement is saying is it's going counter to what they're saying, which is
Yeah.
What,
not
this,
Donna's
what
saying.
the client statement is saying.
Right, so he,
This is from
of
the
course, could
anonymous
lie.
client.
Right.
This is their
Yeah, this is
recollection of the
personal.
events.
And do we have any access to talking to that client, even though
No, but we
They're
can
not
talk to
available for
Riley.
questioning.
they're not available.
What motive would the client have to lie?
Well, he just doesn't want to be outed
Yeah, because
because he's like secretly banging the guy.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all done it.
Sure. Yeah, sex with dudes. What?
But why would his identity have to be exposed though? To the, like, you know what I mean? To even like a
Some people don't want to be involved with cases for some reason. The other, they don't want to be. They don't have to give out their identity.
Let's pull up that text, yeah?
Let's pull up the text, Jessica.
Put that up there.
Oh shit, we have call with the roommate? That's fantastic. We need to talk to
This is
this.
from Donnie to Riley Friday early on. Let's get some in tonight. And Riley says, sounds good.
All right,
Is
we need
that,
to ask
like,
about that.
It could be.
like.
It's a workout.
Yeah,
I think I believe it was I'm assuming it was a workout request. You can ask him particularly.
Listen, I work out a lot. I've never said, hey, bud, let's get some in tonight.
Yeah, that's.
I'll say that to
Especially to like a guy that you've had sex with before.
Yeah, I would say that to Patrick. I wouldn't say that to my gym partner.
Thank you.
Which sometimes they can be the same person, but you know what I'm saying.
No.
All right, so do you guys want to call up? We can talk to Riley and we can talk.
You want to talk to the roommate first or Riley?
Let's talk to the roommate first.
Yeah.
Okay,
But, like,
Jessica, can we please get the roommate on the phone?
I will get Riley's roommate, Mel, on the line.
Love of God.
10 minutes.
I could look right there.
There we
Mel
go.
is on the line.
All right.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, what's up, dude? Hey, what can you tell us about Donna and Riley's relationship with each other? Like,
The
has
relationship
he ever
with
come
Donna
over?
and Riley?
Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, I don't really know much, but he used to scribble her name on things. It was weird.
10 minutes
Actually, I think he
remain.
had a crush on Donnie.
Okay.
Interesting.
Well, can you ask some questions?
Yep.
Right. How was Riley looking and feeling once he got back home after being fired?
Oh, well, I didn't know he was fired, but he definitely wasn't the same as when he had left. That's for sure.
Was it a range? What type of range of emotions was it? Was it depressed, sad, maybe a little bit upset?
Yeah, I didn't really talk to him. He kind of like just rushed past when he came in and went to the shower.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Was he wearing anything? Like, what time did he get back home? Sorry.
Like 10,
He got home at 11:30.
11:30.
Yeah.
He got fired at 10:30, and then he was
to a
pulled
park.
over on the side of the road for an hour.
Yeah.
To deal with his emotions.
And then do you know, like, did he look suspicious, like he had like mud on him or anything like that? Like,
I didn't see him.
oh, he just rushed right the hell in, huh?
Yeah, I was studying and I didn't look up.
Okay.
He didn't happen to do like a load of laundry or anything like that night or the next day?
Not that I know of.
Does Riley own a boat?
Does Riley have a boat? He better not have a boat. We haven't gone out on a boat.
Do you guys have like a secret,
out.
secluded spot that you guys like to go to that nobody else knows about?
That would be a no.
Okay.
She's got sass.
Do you want to ask her if she has a wood chipper or
Do you have a wood chipper?
big
Do you have
buckets
a-
of
do you have a
acid?
A
basement?
big
No.
vat of acid.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just glad we got that
We
clear.
should probably get done with the roommate design.
Yeah.
No, I mean, to ask all the
We gotta
questions
move
you
on to
want.
Riley though.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
I mean, the whole rushing past, like,
That's
is there anything we can elaborate on
that's
that?
a red flag.
I mean,
Flag.
I can't think of another.
Okay. Well, if you guys can't think of anything else, we can let them go. Right?
I don't know. Do you guys
Nothing else?
I think
yeah,
I feel like
we
you
can
guys
let him
are getting a
go.
little nervous. At
Yeah,
this
let's
point.
go. Let's go. We want to talk to Riley.
Totally fine.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, what?
Before you can hang up on her. I don't.
Bye bye.
Okay, bye.
Before we call up Riley, we really need to gather up our thoughts because right
Okay.
now we went into that one kind
So
of.
what is going to be your plan of attack?
For Ryan.
The thing is,
Questioning
Riley's the front runner in terms of the evidence that's against him for committing the murder,
motive.
but Donna has motive. I
So,
think.
but Riley doesn't have. If Riley and Donnie are banging, they're having a good time together.
We don't know that.
Kill him.
Riley and Donna are
at the moment,
still
it's
banging.
passion.
Well, we need to find out. Is he banging Donnie?
Yeah.
If that's
Yeah.
still going on, how
Yep.
he feels about Donna.
Yep.
Maybe talk to him about his firing.
Yeah.
how
How
he's
that
feeling.
process was.
What kind of? Okay, so is there anything that we can poke holes in his timeline, like him stopping off at the
Yeah. What was he doing?
the road and
lying
like,
to
Do
us.
we have access to security
Riley.
cams?
So Riley arrives at
cams, anything like that
9:45.
around that time where he got
What
fired?
evidence we've been able to collect is here.
Okay.
Does he have a key to the back gate? Do we know that?
You can ask him about that yourself.
Oh, he's gonna fucking lie.
Get him on the phone.
So he was at the gym from 9:45 to 10:25.
wonder if we can coerce him into telling us if he has the keys. We should get him on the phone because we're running.
Or you could just flat out ask him.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's gonna lie if he's a killer. So
Sure. Would you like to talk to Riley now?
Yeah, what? I think let's do it.
All right, I think we should talk to Riley. All right, let's talk to Riley.
I will fetch Riley. Please hold.
We should find out how he entered the gym.
The front door with his key card.
I also
Oh.
At 9:45.
what is
Well, not with key card. I made that up.
like what?
Riley is ready for you now.
Hey Riley, really
I
quick,
said-
can you tell us like some of your responsibilities at the gym?
Yeah, I'm kind of like an entry-level personal trainer. Just run people through like workouts and trying to make sure they're staying on track.
When
Traps,
when
right.
you spill some water or you get some chalk in the ground, who cleans that up?
I mean, usually whoever did it. I mean, it's not really my responsibility if something falls on the ground. It's not up to me.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So you generally avoid cleaning?
I mean, it's not my problem. I'm a trainer.
But you know where the cleaning supplies are.
Sure, I guess.
All right.
Oh, interesting. Do you have what kind of access as like an entry-level employee do you have to the gym? Like, do you have a key card? Do you have keys? How can you
Garage
get
door
into the gym?
opener?
Just the key card.
Cool.
Just the key card.
What does the key card have access to is what they would like to know. Is it just to the front door or do you have access to open it at the garage?
Just the front door.
Okay.
Now, Riley, when you went and had your conversation with Donnie, unfortunately, it was about you being fired. I know that's not initially what you were thinking going into that. So when Donnie called you over, what kind of conversation did you think you were going to have
5 minutes
with
remain.
Donnie?
Please begin your final deliberation.
I was there to work out with Donnie, like we usually do.
So that's what he means when gets him in tonight? That's what that means?
Yeah, I was there to work out. At least that's what I thought it was when he originally texted me.
You and Donnie had any sexual history together other than that one time you had sex with him and his wife?
Oh, God no. Donnie's like a best friend to me, not anything like that. Even that, intimate night with him and Donna was more of like a, you don't see each other's dicks, it's not gay kind of a thing.
Totally.
So but you and Donna were still kind of getting it on after that, yeah?
Yeah, Donna had approached me, asking to come back about a week later. Showed up thinking it was going to be another, me, Donna, Donnie kind of a situation, but when I showed up, it was just Donna. And around then is when I found out, did she just want something with me? She told me that was their relationship. It was, Donna and Donnie had like their own personal sex lives outside of their relationship, and I should just keep it on the down low to keep rumors out of it, but...
And how did you feel about Donna? Did you have any feelings other than sexual towards her?
I mean, she's a beautiful woman, but it was just a lot of fun.
Hey, speaking of Donna, how do you feel like she was feeling towards Donnie? How was their relationship going in your eyes?
I mean, they clashed a lot about, business practices and whatnot. Honestly, after I found out that it wasn't like a separate sex lives thing, I felt like she kind of was using me to keep him out of the business.
Totally.
Did Donna fabricate the story about you having sex in the shower after hours with the client?
Yes, I think that's why I found out. So I showed up at the gym. Donnie was in a pretty good mood. He wanted to talk to me, told me just to lay low for a little while, and I would be back at the gym in no time. Even more so, he got a text that put him in a really, really good mood. And then, I thought I was good. I was fine. I was ready to just kind of lay low and then get rehired. And then he got a text from Donna that set him off, and he fired me asking who I'd been fucking in his bed a few weeks ago.
Final questions.
Had you been fucking anybody in his bed 2 weeks ago?
I was still sleeping with Donna, thinking it was like a okay thing.
Did you guys have a fight when you got that text message?
It wasn't really a fight. It was a lot of yelling. He was definitely upset, but no physical altercations. I just wanted to get out of there before anybody else showed up. It was just me and Donnie, and I know Martin was probably on his way.
Why do you think Martin was on his way?
Martin works out every night at that gym. If he can get a workout in, Martin...
Does he have a home gym?
That asshole, I don't know. That asshole is always at the gym. That fucking feels like he runs that place. I fucking hate that piece
He
of
said
shit.
he avoided the gym that night.
2 minutes.
He avoided the gym that night to avoid the awkwardness.
Why did you stop on the way home? What was that like? You stopped at a park.
Well, like I mentioned, Donnie was like a best friend to me, and when he was that upset
Troubling,
and angry...
yeah. Really quick, why did you take another route home?
I was just on my way home. I just I was just all upset, you know?
Why didn't you talk to your roommate when you got home?
Say it again?
Why didn't you talk to your roommate when you got home for consolation?
I was upset. I needed to decompress. I went right to the shower just to get a hot shower and have a moment to myself.
All right, last question, anybody?
Was there any blood in your shower?
No.
Oh God, no, Alfredo, what is it?
Do you know, if anything, if Martin was supposed to stop by the gym that day? Do you know that his usual routine?
Yes. Martin usually is there every night around 11 or so.
Was there any word that Martin was supposed to be there that night?
Donnie said he was going to drop by, so yeah.
Okay, thank you, Riley. We appreciate your time. All right, you guys have 1 minute to deliberate, and I have to have a vote at the end of the minute.
Time out. So this was a crime of passion. It was a surprise. This was gonna just be Donna setting up Donnie to fire him, but Donna sent him that text. Donnie freaked out. Then Donna and Donnie met up, and they got into a fight. She came to the gym. They got into a fight, and it was all over.
Yeah.
So you think Donna's the murderer?
I think Riley was
That's
just
the
stuck in
only-
the crossfire.
I think Riley did just get fired, and he was upset about it, and he was sleeping with
30
his best friend's
seconds
girlfriend.
remaining.
So you think
wife.
the Martin stuff is just a total bullshit?
I think the Martin stuff could be valid, but we have no choice but not to vote for him.
Yeah, I don't think it was Riley. I think Riley was just there, caught in the crossfire, and he's just been spun around by Donna.
Evidence
the whole
points
time.
to Riley, though. I mean, I
I
know
know, that's what I'm
motive is
saying,
where
right?
Donna is at, but like
rushed home.
she was at home.
Why would? What is the motive?
I need a final
He fired
vote
him.
now.
fired him? It was passion.
I appreciate
Wait, no,
all
it
of
wasn't
this.
passion.
I gotta go with Donna.
We got to go with a vote, okay?
Let me-
So,
He wouldn't say
I need a vote. I need a vote. Blaine, I need a vote.
I want to say Riley.
Voting for Riley.
What if we vote and then they vote someone different?
Well, then you have to figure it out. Right
Listen,
now.
I'm willing.
Riley has no motive whatsoever, other than he's pissed that he got fired. But
Look, if they fired me, I would.
he had no feelings towards Donna. Why would he take Donnie out of the way? They're
had no
literally
feelings
best
towards
friends.
Donnie.
Obviously, he's not
I
a
will
great
ask
friend.
this. I will ask this. Do you have a good argument for why you're voting for Riley, or just because you don't know if Donna is who you want to vote for?
I just don't think that it's Donna because of evidence.
I'll switch over to Donna.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, so it seems like it's 3 versus 1 for Donna and Riley. So Blaine, are you on
What is the
Donna's
piece
side?
of evidence that you're holding on to right now?
The fact that he rushed home
Get in
and
that
had to get in a
shower,
shower
that
and
hour
he was
in
like, super
between.
suspicious about it.
If you were having sex with your best friend's wife, and you were under the impression that this was totally fine because that's how their relationship operated, and then not only did you go to the gym to work out with him, but then you got fired and found out that wasn't so cool, you would probably be pretty upset that you had been screwing your best friend's wife the whole time as well.
He makes a very good argument.
And we're just not.
Blaine,
even
I need
all right. It's Donna.
Okay.
It's not Donna.
So, Jessica, we have convicted Donna of Donnie's murder.
We just killed a woman.
Please record the conviction and proceed with the sentence.
Thank you, counsel and Mr. Foreman. Your decision has been recorded and the penalty phase is now in progress. Completion in 5, 4,
Can we stop it?
3,
No.
2, 1. Calculating.
Come on!
Oh, we exonerated him too early. We didn't have any evidence. We didn't question him. Yeah, that was a good guess.
That was a good guess because I was right.
What? Okay, so what was your reasoning?
I fucked up.
We can talk about that later. Thank you, counsel, though, for your service today. But I also want to thank you for watching, and we will release a post show for First members where we talk more about the case. We're going to get into all of that. If you're not a First member, you can start your 7-day free trial today at roosterteeth.com. But for now, this case is now closed. Goodbye.
That's wrong.
Damn it.
Sorry.
I'm never coming back to this show.